I'm trying to decide on what colors that I want to do. Don't do a blanket in single crochet, which I'm prone to migraines, so that's not cool, but finally sitting down at my desk. But first I actually have to grab my coffee. Actually, coffee and water. I'm super thirsty. I have a new tutorial going live at noon. It's part of my Learn to Crochet for Absolute Beginners, and it's how to double crochet into a foundation chain, which is basically, if you're learning to crochet, that's like basically 101. Any stitch into a foundation chain is probably the first thing that you're going to need to learn. So I'm excited to get that out into the world. I've already done the tutorials on a single crochet into a foundation chain and also just a single crochet stitch into an established row of stitches. So now we're on to double crochet, but that is going live at noon. So I want to watch that as that goes live and be there for anybody who might want to chit chat. That's always fun to chit chat with you while videos go live. So I am going to do that at 12, but before that I want to type up an email so my email subscribers are aware of the video, as well as my day in the life vlog that I posted last week. So if you're having fun watching this and you missed last week's video, make sure to go back and watch that. It takes you through a day similar to this one. I think it's probably a little bit shorter than what this one's going to be. It's fun to just kind of hang out with you guys while I am on a work day on a random day during the week. So I am going to write up that email, respond to some comments, and then I'm going to get back to my to-do list. And in the background, you might hear my dogs breathing, groaning, and making all sorts of noises because, as you have already seen, they like to hang in here in my office while I work. Just finished my email, I proofread it, and now I have it scheduled to go out today at 12:15. My new tutorial is going live at noon, like video premieres on YouTube. I like to schedule my email for after I know the video will be finished, so that way when they click the link in the email, they'll go to the tutorial and the tutorial will start right from the beginning. Because if not, if they click to start the tutorial while it's going, it'll just pick up wherever it is in the live premiere. So I have that all set up and it's about 11 o'clock. It's 11:09. So it's just a little bit after 11 right now. And so I have an hour until, 50 minutes or 51 minutes until my video goes live. So I wanted to be sitting at my computer for that, but I do have some time. So I'm going to start filming my tutorial, which is going to be of this cute little flower. I've been experimenting with these little flowers and I really, really like how it's turned out. And so today I want to make a couple of these in a few different colors so I can get some cute pictures of these. And then I also want to film a tutorial on how to do it. It'll be pretty quick. And then I also want to film like a little tutorial-ish for a reel on Instagram and a YouTube short to kind of promo the actual tutorial. But anyway, I'm excited to do that. But I think that this would be a really cute like applique. You could like use it as a pin or put it on like a little hat, or I don't know, you could sew them down to like a flower blanket. You could do a plain blanket and like single crochet or double. Don't do a blanket in single crochet. I mean, you can if you want to. I just don't think that I would do that. At least do double crochet or half double crochet, but then like make a whole bunch of these flowers and put it on. I think it would be so cute. Like make it green so it looks like grass and then put these flowers on it. I think that would be adorable. That's an idea. I should totally do that. I am going to get started on filming that. And so why don't you come with me and you can hang out with me while I do that. I don't know if you caught this in the background, but I have a completely empty planner. I've basically really been using my computer. I like to use Google Calendar and then Asana to kind of keep myself organized, and then really just a notebook and keep a to-do list. But I love the idea of a planner. I started strong in the very beginning of the year with my planner, and then it has really just fallen on the wayside. And I'm noticing in all these shots that I'm getting of my desk, I just have a completely empty planner. And I promise I have stuff going on, but it's just, you wouldn't know it by looking at my planner. But anyway, for that flower tutorial, I kind of forgot to mention. So I'm trying to decide on what colors that I want to do for the tutorial. So once again, this is the little flower. I know you just saw it, but it's been a couple of minutes in my world because I'm trying to pick some colors. So I thought these might be fun. We've got obviously pink, blue, yellow, and purple. I thought those might be fun. This too. I think I'm gonna use this too. This is a fun one. I love this color, but it's a neon, and it's like even kind of just putting it in front of the camera, it's just like, it really makes your eyes bleed. It's so funny. This reminds me of elementary school. I was in elementary school in like the early 90s. And so I don't know, maybe you guys have made these, but we would every so often, I think like once a year, every grade from like 1st through 4th grade, we would make a book. This would have been like my first grade book, where the teacher kind of prompts you maybe what you talk about. And honestly, I probably did more than one per year, but anyway, that doesn't matter. But there was a book, and I remember it was heart-shaped, and it was this color, and I just remember I loved it. It's just one of those colors that I love, and I can't stop looking at it, but it kind of gives me like hurt eyes and a headache, which I'm prone to migraines, so that's not cool, but I really, really love this color. And actually I used this for, what project was that? It was a hat. It was a knitted hat. What is it called? Oh, my JBC Essential hat. Essential knitted hat. If you've missed it, maybe you saw it, I don't know. I have a video tutorial for it, and then you can find the free pattern on my blog, so I'll be sure to have that linked. But I used this color and this watermelon color for the hat, and I really liked the way they turned out. Anyway, I'm getting off track, but I think that these will be some really pretty, and I'm getting tangled up in my chair. I'm gonna have to cut my yarn. But anyway, I think these will be some really pretty colors, plus the purple, I just dropped it. But I think those will be pretty colors. And then I'm also trying to remember what size hook I used for that initial flower, and I don't remember, but I think that I might go with, I don't know, I kind of want to use a 4mm, but I'm not seeing my 4mm hook in here. I think I might go with a 3.75mm hook, because I know I want to use a smaller one. So I think I'm gonna try my 3.75mm hook. If that doesn't work, then I'll do something different. But okay, now I'm ready to start my tutorial. All right, so I'm at my filming desk right now, and I decided to go with this pink color and then this blue. I think that these will show up really nicely on camera, and I am gonna go ahead and try my 3.75mm hook. And so I am going to start filming that tutorial right now. Just finished up making my tutorial for my little flowers. So I made 2 of them. I did my YouTube tutorial. I filmed my YouTube tutorial, and then I also filmed my reel, which will go on Instagram as well as YouTube Shorts. And basically it's easier to just film it twice. So for YouTube, I film a little bit closer, and then when I need to in my video, I'll just crop it in so you can get really close to my hands so you can really see what I'm doing. For YouTube Shorts and also Instagram Reels, I have to film from a higher depth because I crop it in for for filming in the other way, because you know how it's for filmed vertically. I don't film my stuff vertical for my Instagram Reels or for YouTube Shorts. I film like a wide shot, and then I crop it in to look like I did like a vertical film, if that makes sense. I'm sure it does. But anyway, so I have both of these done, and then in both of my tutorials, due to movie magic, it looks like both of my flowers have weaved in ends, but really only one does. So that took me to, it's 12 o'clock now, so it's time for my YouTube video to go live. So I'm just gonna hang out for that, see if I get any chatters, and just keep going. Okay, it's 12:25 right now. My video went live. I sent my email out, or well, it automatically went out. And then I posted my reel to Instagram, and also I posted to TikTok. I just got TikTok, so if you're on TikTok and you want to be friends, make sure you follow along over there. I'm at Just Be Crafty Blog, same as on Instagram. And yeah, so I've been kind of slowly adding my reels that I've been putting on Instagram over on TikTok. So anyway, I got that stuff done, and I'm going to try to scavenge up some lunch, and then I will be back and start on my afternoon. As you can see, I'm sitting back down at my desk. I just let my beagles out to do their business midday, and then I put together my lunch snack plate that I kind of just put together. I had some family over yesterday. We were working on a project, so I made a little charcuterie board. So I just put some of that on a plate, and I'm going to enjoy some lunch. On a normal day like today, I usually pop on a YouTube video and I just eat my lunch and watch a video, usually about a half hour, and just kind of relax, rejuvenate for my afternoon, and I'm going to get back to it. I raised up my desk. I keep forgetting that I have a standing desk, and I've been sick of sitting down. So I raised it up, and I'm gonna stand for a little bit while I work on some of my edits. So as we talked about before, I filmed that flower tutorial, and I filmed the reel for the tutorial. So now I want to do a couple of edits, and I don't know how much editing I'm going to get into today. I'm at least going to do some rough edits and kind of get the ball rolling on that, because I do want to crochet a few more of those flowers just so I have them ready. And also, I probably won't do it today, but I want to do the photo tutorial for the crochet chain flowers. So that is what will go on my blog, and then it'll accompany the YouTube video. So I want to get started on that. And then basically I want to wrap up my day with working on an ongoing project. So that is a cobalt blue sweater that I'm working on. It's actually a cardigan, and it's knitted. So pretty far in that. I've worked like the yoke part, and then separated for the sleeves. No, I don't know if that's the right term for it. I'm basically past my sleeve. So it's like attached under like my armpit, and now I'm just like working on the body of the cardigan. And then, so basically I'll work the body of the cardigan, and then both of the arms, and then I will pick up stitches around the neckline and front for ribbing to finish off the cardigan. And it's knit in all one piece, top down. So that's been really fun to work on, and I'm working on it in entirely acrylic yarn. It was about $14 total for the yarn, and I'm just kind of looking for a budget project right now. I have nothing against like expensive yarn. I love expensive yarn. I love hand-dyed yarn, but I just thought I would try something new. Everything is just so expensive, and you know what? We don't all always have $300 to $400 to make a sweater with fancy yarn. Let's start a project with just inexpensive yarn, see how it looks. So I just kind of want to see how it looks, and eventually how it wears. But anyway, it's been a fun project to work on. I've told you what I am going to be up to, so let's get into it. I do all of my editing in iMovie, and I know that there are more sophisticated systems out there, but that's just what I use. I know how to use it. I'm comfortable using it, and it's quick and easy. If you do YouTube tutorials, specifically like knit or crochet tutorials, I'm super curious what software you use for your videos. So let me know in the comments below if you'd care to share. This is the reel. I just opened up iMovie, and the last thing I had in there was my reel on how to do a double crochet crochet into a foundation chain, which is what I just posted to Instagram. So I wanted to just give you a quick look at what it looks like in iMovie. Basically, I have to put it into iMovie. I edit it down to the way I like, anywhere between 10 to, under 60 seconds. And I crop it, and then I have to flip it sideways so that it looks like this, and then I export it, and then once I export it, then I flip it back the other way, and then I can airdrop it to my phone, and then I can share it. So at least with the way iMovie works, like I can't just edit a video vertically. So it's kind of interesting that you can't like just easily edit, or at least not that to my knowledge, you can't easily edit a movie that is vertical in iMovie and have it like be upright in the ratio or in the right position that you would assume it would be in. It does require a little bit of finagling, but I'm sure that there might be other software. I don't know if in Final Cut Pro you can edit vertical content a little bit easier, or in Adobe Premiere or anything like that, but this works for me. But I just thought it would be interesting to just kind of show you what it looks like before I get it onto Instagram. So it's all sideways. I just made all the rough edits for my crochet chain flower tutorial, and now I'm going to work on the rough edits for the reel. I finished up my rough edits for my reel. Now I will be all set up to do my voiceover and the remaining edits tomorrow for both my YouTube tutorial and my reel. I've set myself up for success tomorrow, so I'm excited to jump into that. And now I am going to do a little bit of crochet finally. As you can see, kind of the day in the life, there's not really a ton of crocheting. It's a lot of computer work, a lot of editing, a lot of kind of just stuff like that. And so I am going to work on making a few flowers so I can get ready to take pictures of those for my blog post, and also put some photos on Instagram. And I also might work on my photo tutorial for the blog post, so I might do that. But anyway, I am moving right along, and I'm actually crossing off everything on my to-do list, so I'm pretty proud of myself. That doesn't always happen. A lot of times there'll be a task that'll just like take a ton of time, or way more time than what I was planning on it taking. But today I feel like everything is kind of moving smoothly, even though I am stopping and stuff is kind of taking longer because I'm taking time to vlog. But it's actually been a lot of fun, so I really hope you're having fun hanging out with me and having fun hanging out with you. I just grabbed my sweater to put on my desk. I finished up making all of my little flowers. I have 5 of them. I think that should be enough. I'll probably start taking pictures of these tomorrow, and I'll see how it goes. If I feel like I need to make a couple more, I might. But I think 5 is definitely a good start. So I'm done with that, and I'm really happy. I'm happy with really what I've gotten done today. Try to get all of my computer stuff done. Actually, I'll probably check my Etsy messages and emails again real quick before I close up shop for the day. I did check them in the morning. I had one Etsy message, but I'll probably go ahead and check my Etsy messages before I end for the day. And then if you end up messaging me on Etsy after hours, you'll get an automatic reply from me. The majority of the questions I get on Etsy, I mean, I do get other ones, but the majority of them are how to access your download. And the problem is you can't access your download from the app. You have to do it on the actual website. So you can still do it on your phone, your tablet, your iPad, whatever you're using, you can still do it. You just have to open up your web browser. So that's, Chrome, Safari, Firefox, whatever you use. You basically just have to navigate to the Etsy website, go like literally www. You don't have to type in W's. Go to etsy.com and then log in that way, and then you can get your download. So I think the issue is that people are going into the app and expecting to get the download. It is confusing, and I really wish that Etsy would update that. But anyway, that's the question that I get the most. And so in my automatic reply, I give you those instructions. 9 times out of 10, that answers your question. But if you still have something else that needs answered, of course, I'll respond, and I respond either way. But anyway, I'll probably check my Etsy messages in a little bit again, and then I will get started on my sweater, or it's actually a cardigan. This has been really fun to work on. It's working on pretty fast because I'm using a number 4 medium weight, also known as worsted weight yarn. It's 100% acrylic. It is, this is Big Twist Value Pound Plus. It's over a pound of yarn. I picked up 2 of these. I think they were under $7 a piece. I don't know how much yarn I'm going to use. I still have quite a bit. I might have to dip into the second skein. I'm not sure. This has been really fun to work on. I'll probably really just work on this for the rest of the afternoon. It's about 3 o'clock right now, and so I'll probably work on this for a little while, before my evening, and then I'll probably also work on this in the evening because I want to try to get this done as soon as possible. I've never knitted a sweater in acrylic yarn before. I'm kind of curious to see just how it lays, how it looks. I'm hoping it'll be nice. I mean, I feel like it looks nice so far. I don't know. So I'm gonna work on this for a little bit. Honestly, I'll probably continue working on this in the evening. So I mean, technically I'll probably be working all night. It's what I love to do, and if you're doing what you love, you don't work a day in your life. Alright friends, so I think that's it for me today. I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you had as much fun as I did. I really enjoyed today. If you enjoyed this, make sure you give my video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you never miss a new video. And also make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss these new tutorials that are coming out. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!